Where is it? I don't hear it. Where is the sound? Ah.
Hello and welcome to Nightcap. This is the bi-monthly web show consisting of two friends unwinding with the topics that make us hot. This is my girl, Joy. I'm a real vlogger, Nickens.
Hey.
How are you doing today?
So far, so good. Oh, goodness. Lots of stuff going on.
Oh, I bet. And
we have...
I am Richard. I worked a double today and had to rush home and do my hair. Pucci. That's why it's so coiffed.
Oh, excuse me.
I
know, it looks beautiful. I'm just like, yo, your hair's on fleek.
My hair's on fleek?
It's on fleek, sir.
All right. So what sort of stuff did you want to talk about this week?
Well, I guess the immediate things of all of these fall TV shows that are kicking in. I'm very overwhelmed at this point. And a concert I'm going to tomorrow, and then the epicness that will be Comic-Con that's happening on Friday.
Nice.
So,
excellent.
What about you?
I'm going to be talking about one show that I've been watching nonstop. I watched it nonstop yesterday. I binged on it. I watched all 4 episodes of Scream Queen in one day. So I marathoned Scream Queen in a very short amount of time.
Oh my God.
I have some fun stuff that I want to talk about game-wise. And by games, usually I mean video games. And if I was talking about video games, I'd be talking about Rollercoaster Tycoon right now. For the iOS, it's amazing. But I've been playing like board games, which is so much fun.
Those look really good.
Oh my gosh. The one is like a role-playing game in a box, and the other is a card game that is absolutely phenomenal for multiple people. And I also would like to talk about a music thing as well. I went to go see my brother in concert.
Ah, what does he play? What is his band?
My brother's band is Matt Cook 75, and my brother is not Matt Cook. He plays the bass, and he does some slight backup singing and bass. It's a piano rock trio.
Wow.
So I don't know. It's definitely good stuff, and I have a clip to show when we get to that point.
Okay.
All right. So I have a new segment.
Big reveal. What is this segment, sir?
This segment is: Are you smarter than a beauty queen? I have various questions in the candle.
Oh, snap.
That were asked to a beauty pageant contestant, and we are going to see if you are smarter or if you answer a little bit better than a beauty contestant who's been training for this her whole entire life, and you're getting this question on the fly.
Oh man. Okay.
All right. So in 2003, during the Miss Universe pageant, it was once asked, if you could choose to be water or fire, what would you be?
Literally? That's crazy. Did I say that? I would like to be water, because water. See, now I feel like this is why people sound stupid when they start answering these questions. Water is a very valuable resource. Water is very fluid, and I feel like water can get through anything when it comes to obstacles. You know how you have water go down, I don't know, like a cobblestone driveway, and water just finds its way through the cracks, through the stones, no matter what. Fire can also be doused with water, and I feel like water is a powerful element that people should have. Plus, we need it to survive. We're like 70%. So, yes, water.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
Can I throw this question back to you, or do I have to pick one?
I would have to say I'd like to be water because it extinguishes fire. It's fluid. It can get through anything. That's what I learned from Memoirs of a Geisha.
Yes.
Your eyes are full of water. You can get through anything.
Oh my God. Such a good book.
It was a great book and movie. I totally cried.
Oh my God. That was one of my favorite books in high school. I sat and read that, and oh Jesus, you couldn't tell me that that wasn't a real Japanese girl going through some stuff. Like, wow. But okay.
All right. Fangirl down. All right. So what exactly are you actually? I wanna hold the boat. I want to talk about Scream Queens.
Yes, can we? Oh my God.
I want to talk about Scream Queens because I watched the entire series in one day.
I haven't seen the latest episode. I was going to, but then I got so tired because I ended up watching 3 other shows. So I just put that for the back burner right now. But my coworkers told me about Scream Queens, and I thought it was going to be really corny and stupid. And then I watched it, and I take back everything. Amazing. Hilarious.
It is so funny. I love the deaths are so great because they are so comical. They it's meant to be really campy and really, really campy and really bizarre. And it's so awesome. Like the characters are nuts. So you have like the head dean of
Munch.
Then you have
Kathy. Is it Kathy Munch?
Yes, Kathy Munch, and they constantly make lesbian jokes about her. And and you have the boring like, oh, my mother died and I don't really know much about her character. And then you have like the sorority bitch that's like top
Which
dog.
one? Oh, yeah.
And she has her minions, the very Heathers. There's Chanel #1, which is her, or it's Chanel #2, Chanel #3, Chanel #4 went away and died. Chanel #5. So all these Chanels.
Love them.
Oh my gosh. And then one of the punishments, because they were such a horrible organization, was that they had to accept everybody into their pledge class, including a girl that was deaf that loved Taylor Swift and to sing Taylor Swift songs. And all I have to say is that there's a moment when somebody was about to die and all the girls are screaming and yelling because they're afraid that they're going to die. And all of a sudden the girl's like, are you screaming? Are you singing? And then she's like, oh, you're singing? Play it, gonna play. And then she just starts singing because she can't actually hear anything. And it was just such comedy gold because somebody's going to die and she doesn't care. She doesn't care and she doesn't know until like last minute. And she's like, what?
No! Oh God, I love every character that they threw into the sorority house, because I saw like Kiki Palmer was in it and I was like, okay. And then Leah Michelle from Glee, and just I love the butch Asian chick, like she's cool. I love is there another one? The girl that had bad breath, or is that the deaf girl?
The candle girl?
The weird smelling candle girl, like hilarious. I love who they brought in to do this show. And the security guard.
Oh my gosh, Niecy Nash plays a security guard. It's so funny. If you ever watched Reno 911 or laughed at the clips of that show, seriously, he is amazing as like this horrible security guard.
But I do love that they actually made Nick Jonas gay, like for real, and then Ariana Grande being in it. I'm just like, oh God, like I love the way spoiler alert, I loved her scene.
Yes. It was so comical to see what would happen if somebody nowadays was being attacked by a murderer. You
Mm-hmm.
know, like straight to like Twitter, or like if they got texted by the murderer, they'd be like, "Why are you doing this to me?"
I love when he's texting her, like, "Hey, what's up?" "Oh, nothing."
You want to dance with the devil? Yeah. And then
Sure.
they take a dip, and then all of a sudden it's like, "I'm gonna kill you right now." She's like,
What?
"Why?"
Death. She's like, "Oh my god, I'm
Somebody
dying."
help me. Oh
Ugh.
my gosh. It was great to see. I was not excited about her as an actress being on the show.
Yeah.
So I was very happy with the way things are currently going down in the universe that is Scream Queens. And what what show or other shows are you watching?
Gosh. Well, Sleepy Hollow just came back. I'm trying to watch iZombie. Fresh off the boat.
Hmm.
Quantico is amazing. Gotham. Um, obviously Scream Queens. Faking It. And I had them all in order too, so that's why I'm like, what? Oh, How to Get Away with Murder, Scandal, uh, 9, and then I wanted to add Dr. Ken
Hmm.
to the show, and oh, Minority Report. That's 11,
You watch
dude.
a heck of a lot of TV. You've
Well, thank
seen.
thank God for DVR. That's what's really stopping. That's making all of this make sense. DVR and on demand. So
Mm.
the only thing I haven't seen was Dr. Ken yet, but other than that, all of these shows, I'm just like,
Well, what are some highlights, or what's if you had to have your pick of the lot? Would it be Sleepy Hollow, Gotham?
How to Get Away with Murder.
Really?
Yes, because that one had me from the first season last year, and how they introduced it this time was just phenomenal. Like I don't even want to say what goes on in this show. However, the way they drew back people from season one, it was just like, what is going on? So that's definitely my top pick. Gotham is picking up steam. I do enjoy
Ooh,
Gotham a lot.
any new villains? Any new villains popping up anywhere?
Yes, well, it this season so far is Rise of the Villains. So they had inmates from Arkham escape by a man. I'm not going to mention who he is, but this man that helped them escape forms a team. They call them the Maniacs, like Maniac Squad or Maniacs, and they're running around Gotham and causing chaos. And of course, one of the guys is Joker, uh, uh, like reminiscent. I
Okay.
guess it's a great word for that. I hope it's a good word for that. But he's like the Joker. He's not the Joker, but when you see him and you hear the way he laughs and his attitude and his, mimics and things like that, um, he's going to remind you of the Joker, but he's not. But yeah, it's so good, and you just watch as Gotham slowly turns into chaos, and the guy that plays Commissioner Gordon, he's just trying to get a handle on his own life, and
Yeah.
then this crap he gets thrown into. So it's just really cool to see that.
I have a question about. Now, I don't watch Gotham, but I was just
Hmm.
wondering. See, since you're not really talking about the Joker, so I don't think he's introduced yet. So that means that Barbara Gordon is still can walk, right?
She can still walk.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. See, now this is where comic book nerds, please don't don't take it out on the show. Obviously, it's not accurate
Yeah.
because my coworker had to be the guy that's like, well, you can't have a Joker without Batman, blah 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 blah. And I'm like, okay, he's not the Joker. Like, please get it together, sir. This is not accurate. This is a Fox show. Like, relax yourself. No one is going off of facts, dude. So,
The
um,
facts off of a fictional reality, nonetheless.
exactly. So I'm like, he's not the Joker. He just has Joker qualities, but I'm pretty sure this is Gotham before any of that stuff happened. So you can't say that this is a origin story because the guy has a name. I don't know what the Joker's real name is, but I know for this guy, his name is Jerome, and he had a bad past and things like that. But Barbara Gordon is in that squad of people. Well, her name's not Barbara Gordon. Is it Barbara? No, because they're not married. I don't know. In the show, they're not together. Jim and Barbara are not together. Jim is with what's her face, Doctor, whatever the heck her name is, Doctor Hot Girl. I'm calling it Doctor Hot Girl right now. He's with Doctor Hottie, and Barbara's bad, so she's with the squad, and she's causing all types of chaos, and she's got all kinds of love story too. Like she hooking up with the other bad girl. Oh, it's crazy. So, yeah, Barbara's naughty, and she's torturing Jim, really, because, they used to be together, and then she went to Arkham, and she's crazy, and now she came out, she escaped, and she's just making his life a living hell. And for the woman that he's with, Dr. Hottie. So, but yeah, she can walk, she can slap, she can kill people. Like, she's done some bad things.
Bad things in pasts.
No, like in the present, I mean, the past, yeah, but this is like, she recently killed some people and went away for it, and now she's out, and she's just like, I don't care, I'll slap a hoe. Like, I'm gonna slap Jim's girlfriend. Like, she don't care. But I like that she's bad. It brings a new side to her of, in the beginning of Gotham, you just kind of feel bad for her because she's always like, Jim, be careful, Jim, I love you, Jim, please come back. This time she's like, I don't give a F. Screw Jim. He's awful. But I'm going to torture your girlfriend, though. Like, she's, hath no woman like a woman scorned. Hath no fury like a woman scorned.
Yeah, hell hath no fury like a woman scorned.
There you go. That's her.
Which is very true.
That's her.
It's absolutely true.
Oh, yeah. But I suggest getting into that show. It's really good.
And How to Get Away with Murder, and let's not forget that American Horror Story Hotel premiered tonight.
It's what time?
It started at 10, but it ended at 11:30.
Oh, because I saw a lot of commercials for it.
My roommate Maggie, they were watching it before, said it was pretty good. It's all leading up to the events that are going to unfold.
Okay. Wow.
I know. Exciting, right?
I think I saw Lady Gaga on TV yesterday. I think she was either with Jimmy Kimmel or what's his name? Jimmy Fallon? One of the two. Either way, it didn't look like her.
Huh.
She looked like she had like grown. Sounds dumb. Like she matured in the face. Like she looks like she's older.
Okay.
But I mean, I didn't think that was Lady Gaga because I think Lady Gaga to me just appeared very petite.
Yes.
But I think in her face, like her face got bigger and she just looks like more of a grown woman now.
Like so she's getting older?
Yeah, but not in a horrible not in a horrible old lady way. But I was just like, wow, I haven't seen Lady Gaga in a while. Like I just, okay. And then, she was talking about she's getting married and it's like, good for you, girl, going to do American Horror Story and getting married and stuff.
All I have to say is that Jessica Lange is gone and we get Lady Gaga. That's all I have to say.
Oh, I don't know who Jessica Lange is, but
she's amazing. She was in Great Gardens.
Is she hot?
What?
Is she hot?
She's a mature woman. Okay, she's a great actress.
I'm gonna look her up right now on my phone.
All right. So as you are looking her up, I am going to do a little. So I went to Atlantic City on Monday, and I don't know if you've seen this movie, but I love the movie Showgirls.
Oh, I thought this was what is it? Spirit Fingers.
No, Showgirls.
Showgirls.
It's really bad. It's a really bad movie, and if you haven't seen this movie, it's like a drinking game movie. It's that bad. Oh. And so whenever I go to Atlantic City, I think about the movie Showgirls because it's just an awful, horrible place. And I went to like the worst casino in the world. I went to the Tropicana. If you love the Tropicana people, it's okay. I'm a Borgata man, okay? So I played the Sex in the City slots, and it was so fun. I don't care about winning money when I'm in Atlantic City. When I'm playing the slot machine, I want to see the bonus game because the bonuses, when you get the 3 bonuses in a row, then you get to play a mini game. And depending on what you click, you get
stuff.
Oh my gosh, it's amazing. It's amazing. And then it plays music, especially if you're playing the Sex and the City one. My mom
Uh,
has never seen a show ever, but yet she loves the Sex and the City slot machine. Like you got to pick out like dresses, match the dresses, and if you match them correctly, you get ×6 bonus, and you're playing with real
what?
money. And it's like, and then as it's like going by, it's showing how much money you won, and it goes bum, 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 bum. I've
It's
never
like from
felt.
the show.
Yes, and they have like clips like if you ever go to Casino Joy and if they
Mhm.
have a Sex and the City game, just play your pennies and wait for a bonus. It's the most fantastic thing in the world.
I want to because I don't get a chance to go to casinos at all.
Okay. Well, what you got to do is you
Aw.
got to put away $50, and me and you will go, and we'll lose $50 a piece. So they'll make $100 off of us, but we'll
Yeah.
get free drinks.
So that's
Free.
a plan. That's a plan, like
It's
for real.
it's 4 hours of entertainment. Like think about it. If you want to go see like a show or something, or like a Broadway show, that's like $150. So
Hmm.
for 4 hours, shoot, because we
Well,
don't curse on this web show. And
well,
uh, and what games did you want to talk about today?
I was gonna say I haven't been to Atlantic City in a while, so I definitely would enjoy going with you. Um, games. I have been playing the Metal Gear Solid Phantom Pain game. Pain game.
Excellent.
And the so far the greatest thing I've done is find a puppy wolf and adopt it.
Oh, wait a minute. It does it follow you like a Pokemon?
Well, that's the thing. I had no idea I could even do this, but I'm at a point in the game because I'm in the beginning still, and the my friend was telling me, hey, you can capture animals and bring it back to Mother Base, which is like your command center, and we'll take it to an animal facility, whatever. So I heard some barking. I was like, holy crap! I think there's a dog in here. Meanwhile, I'm in a freaking Afghanistan, just like walking around. So I saw a puppy, and I just took it and I shipped it off to my Mother Base. When I went back there, the guy was like, hey, so you why did you bring back this dog? We can't take care of this thing. And he's like, no, man, like me, the main character. He's like, no, it'll be fine. We'll raise it. Like we're really talking about raising puppies right now, and this is supposed to be a serious military, like tactical espionage game. So we adopted the dog and we called it Dee Dee for Diamond Dog. Like it's best thing. I was like, oh my god, we can adopt doggies in this game. Yay! Meanwhile, I'm blowing people's heads off. I'm stabbing Spetsnik commanders. I'm like kidnapping soldiers. But the dog, though, that's what I was excited about. So that's really the only game I'm playing. I already played the other Metal Gear Solid. That was like an hour, and then I haven't touched the Tomb Raider. So
Okay. Okay. Well, definitely. I'm hearing the thing about the dogs because I still have yet to pick up the Phantom Pain. I didn't buy the game that's what is it? It's the hour-long game that you could
oh,
stretch it to like 3 hours if you do the extra stuff.
Ground Zeroes.
Ground Zeroes. I still haven't played that yet, just because it feels like such a cop out to pay. Originally, I think it was like $40 for a demo. That's
Yeah, I'm so glad I didn't pay full price for that game because then again, that game links to Peace Walker, and I've never played Peace Walker. So when you start playing it, it goes right into the characters that I had no idea who they were.
yeah.
So the only thing that the game does assist you with is they give you cassette tapes, and you can listen to how these characters came to be and through Peace Walker. But I'm like, I ain't got time for that. I don't want to listen to cassette tapes.
You gotta love it too. It's like excuse me, can I please borrow your cassette player because I need to listen to my cassettes of the audio.
Well, that's in the game since it's like back in the 80s. He has a Walkman, and they just have cassette tapes, and this is how you listen to things. And I'm just like, oh my god.
Oh, I didn't know it was set in the 80s.
Yeah, they're in Cuba. Whoever There's two characters named Paz and Chico, and I again didn't play Peace Walker, but they got kidnapped and they were in the bad guys' base in Cuba. So I
Hmm.
had to go rescue them, and they all have cassette tapes. And if you want to listen to like stories before then, you can listen to it. If not, you can find secret cassette tapes around base. Ain't nobody had time for that. I just wanted to, save my peoples and be out. And
Yeah.
that's how it went down. Glad I didn't pay $50 for this game though. Oh my god.
Oh yeah, $50 to pay for a demo, and that's something else that I really wanted to bring up.
Hmm.
I wanted to bring up the fact that half or like 80% of the games, the game apps in the stores, they're all like freemium games, and I'm absolutely tired of receiving those little like, oh, do you want to speed up the process? Pay $1 and you get another chance. Like that's just
Hmm.
I'd rather just like stop nickeling and diming me. I will give you, if I like the game, I'll give you $20. I'll give you $20. Don't bother me.
Yeah.
Make a game that I will want to spend 10, 10, $15. Like I bought the game Rollercoaster Tycoon. There's a port for the iOS that is basically
Oh.
it's Rollercoaster Tycoon 3. And if you ever played the game on a PC in like 99,
Mhm.
it's totally the same experience. And like you don't have to wait for it to build stuff. You don't need to it's literally the game.
Oh,
And
what?
I'm
Wow. I haven't seen that game in forever. Like, it's so strange. What? But you can
absolutely
port it.
it's basically a port of the game. It's called Rollercoaster Tycoon 3, and it's for the iPad and regular iPhone.
Hmm. I wonder why they're well, I'm happy they brought it back, but I'm like I don't like that they do that either with the downloadable content where they're just like, "All right, if you want this, pay this. If you want that, pay that." Like, what?
Like just I'll just buy the real game.
Mhm.
Or how about like when they add on, they're like, oh, that's just an episode. You need to pay X amount more for the next episode.
No, I sit there and wait for it to be free for a year. Like I won't pay. I don't pay. Like, look, I don't have time for this. Or money actually. So,
You know what? I don't know. I'm to the point now where I'm like, I'm going to spend like, I think I spent like $5 on that game. And I was like, that was a really good investment because the game Roller Coaster Tycoon, it does not get old.
it can't like how can it? There's no way for it because you can always make roller coasters.
Always make roller coasters. And I just I can't say enough about my
Have,
hatred of game companies trying to sponge more money out of you than possible, you know?
did you, side note, see the new roller coaster they're supposed to be making at Six Flags?
No.
It's supposed to be this whole new death-defying roller coaster where you're kind of going like this, and then there's like a that way, and you go like this. But the cart or whatever you're in spins too, like 360 as you're moving. So when you're moving this way, your cart, whatever the heck you call it, a different cart section. What is it? Like
Your
a
car
yeah, I guess your car. Yeah, your car. I know it's oh god. Your car is moving in
is
360.
rotating and spinning.
There you go. Oh yes, thank you for words. Thank you.
No problem.
But I saw that on I think either on the news or on YouTube, and I was like, "What? They're making that for Six Flags? I'm not riding it, but I'm just saying."
You jumped out of an airplane, but you won't go on a roller coaster. Do you know how absurd that is?
I mean,
I
maybe
worked
I
at Great
would.
Adventure. The rides are super safe. And I was in
Really?
rides. Yes.
What did you worked at Six Flags when?
I worked at Six Flags for the season of '07.
How was it? Oh, good.
It was let's
Sorry,
just
Six
say
Flags. Just saying. Just saying.
let's just say they get all of their help if they're not from New Jersey. All of their help is from other countries where they live in trailers behind Six Flags, and they work forever and a day, and they are excited about going to Walmart once a week on the bus, And if they get told that they're supposed to work a double, or if they say, "Are you bored? Do you want to work a double?" They say yes because they're bored, because this is all they know of America is working at Six Flags.
Oh my
That's all I have to say
God.
about Six Flags.
I mean, I've met more people that work there from my town than actual people, international people.
No, that is totally. I worked
I've
there. That is
never.
so not true. That's so not true. There were like, I worked at Congo Rapids. There were like 6 people from Brazil.
Damn.
Nitro was full of people from Jamaica. Um,
What?
when I worked there were 4 guys working on Kingda Ka from Turkey. It's like they all like, it's like they like kept people. It was weirdly segregated. Like they kept people with like common interests together or common areas.
Hmm.
Yeah, it was like so weird. But yeah, I Natalie was a good friend of mine from Brazil. Her friend was murdered in Brazil,
Oh
and
God.
she told me that it's a scary place. So I don't plan on going to Brazil.
I'd want to go with people, like tons of people, and we're always together, and I'm never alone, and no one can kidnap me.
Oh, yeah.
Yay, Brazil!
Okay. All right. So side rant over. Also, I played Coup, which is a game where you have 2 cards face down,
Mhm,
and one of them says that you have one ability, one of them says you have another ability, or maybe the both if you pick the same cards.
mhm.
And you play the game with the cards down, and guess what?
What
You can
happened?
lie about what you have to all the other people because
What?
nobody sees the cards. So
Mhm.
it's just a game of bluff. And then if somebody calls you out on it, and if you can prove them wrong, they lose one of their cards, or you lose one of your cards, and you're just
Mhm.
trying to get everybody else out. It's a really fun game.
Ah, it sounds familiar.
It's amazing, and I believe that they were funded by like Kickstarter or something, like
Hmm.
Kickstarter or something, because there were like a whole bunch of different editions. And then I played Betrayal on the House on the Hill,
Yeah, that looked real good too. I was like,
and
what is this?
that is another. That's a game where what you do is, so you're walking around with all these different characters exploring this house. Different tiles get put down for different rooms in the house, so the house is growing as you're playing. And then
Mhm.
halfway through, randomly, there's a you have to roll for an omen, and if you have more omen cards than pips on the die, that's the name of the dots on the die, pips. uh,
Pips.
what happens is the entire game changes, and there are different scenarios. One person might be a betrayer who turns you into really small people and has a horde of cats that are going to attack you. Other
Hmm.
people are summoning spirits from the underworld to attack you. There was a great scenario where the betrayer is actually um, feeding off of the life force of older people,
Hmm.
and so has to kill all the people, and so everybody in the house is aging rapidly. So it's a fun game.
Yeah, that sounds like it would be a blast with like mad people. Like just everyone's going together and they're just doing everyone's getting powers. It's just like what? And okay, I want to play that.
Yeah.
I'm actually gonna go to this to your house and I'm gonna play these things.
You know what, if you definitely, you need to come over for that one. That's fun.
Mhm.
um so tell me about your concerts.
Well, tomorrow I'm going to see the Roots with special guests. There's certain supposed to be certain people that are coming, and I've seen the Roots one time for the 4th of July. But I was way over here, and they're way over there on the big stage, so I didn't really get to physically see them. But this time it'll be in New York, so uh, that was definitely exciting. Thanks to Capital One for sponsoring
Capital
that.
One.
Oh yeah, Capital One 360. I was like, ooh, go ahead, y'all. So that's tomorrow, and Friday is Comic Con, so I'll be dressed up.
Ah, you must be super excited.
I
And
am.
that's right, because you're dressed.
I'm dressed up as an assassin, as Ezio Auditore da Firenze or De Firenze. Like I'm just like, I'm done with the day. But I have the costume, and I was trying to figure out two parts of it, and I was like, I don't get it. There's no directions. Why is this like, it's so dumb. So I texted my friend who's a beautiful cosplayer, and she was like, "Oh, that's not the waist part. That's supposed to go on your wrist." And I was like, "Oh, Jesus, like I don't know." So I hope to God I can iron all this crap tomorrow or tonight or whatever, and then I can look like an appropriate little girl assassin on Friday. Walk around and have dudes like, "Oh my God, it's a girl! Ah, get her!" Like, eh, as much as I like going to these things, it'll be fun because I have my little brother AJ with me. But going as a woman to cons, especially if you're pretty, that's not saying I think I'm hot. I'm just
You're
saying
pretty.
when you are a mildly attractive young woman who has common interests with other male species, they freak out and they get tense and they're like, "Oh my God, you love games. We should get married." Like, no.
Well, that's because they are happy that you can actually literally talk about games.
And that's cool. And that's all we should be doing is talking. You should not be trying to impregnate me or make me part of your family. I just want to share games with you. Like, it's
Let's just do games.
right.
Let's games.
We'll do games tonight. And no, you can't follow me home. No, you're lucky you know my Facebook name. Like, no. It's creepy.
Fun fact. Fun fact. I once did drinks with somebody, and I was like, "Oh wow, you seem awesome. Do you play video games?" And he was like, "Yeah, I play video games." And then I was like, "Wow, have you ever played Call of Duty Black Ops 2 zombie mode?" And he was like, "Yeah, I play that all the time." So I was like, "Okay, cool. Let's go to my house and let's play Black Ops 2 zombie mode." So I went home with him and I like started Black Ops 2 zombie mode, and like he was like, "Oh, I really don't want to play." And I'm like, and he was inching
Dude.
close to me, like his like leg was on my leg, and I was like, "I just want to play video games." So
Ah!
lo and behold, he went away very unhappy, and after
Mhm.
he left, I continued to play video games.
The struggle is real. That's exactly what it is. It's so real. 'Cause I'm like, for real about the games. I'm like, okay, let's play video games. And you want to Netflix and chill. I'm like, no, no, no. We are not going to PS3 and chill. I'm trying to beat your, butt in this game. Like, I'm trying to, I just want to play video games with you, man. And this is why men can't have nice things. Like, you can't, because I'm already suspicious of you. So,
Yeah.
but since I won't be by myself, or I won't be in a skimpy clothes like outfit.
Mhm.
It should be okay. Not going to be probably not going to be approached like that.
Plus, also event like that, there's so much security. I'm not saying that things can't happen, but
Hmm.
I would think that the amount of good people in that arena
Hmm.
that would be like willing to say like, "Whoa, wait a second, are you comfortable?" That, and I know you have a
Oh
mouth,
yeah.
so I know you'd be like, "Whoa, whoa."
Yeah. So far, like from last year's experience, no one did anything malicious that I know of. The
Mhm.
only thing people ask is to take pictures, and that's all I did. When you see, because these people have mind blowing imaginations and how they come dressed, you're just like, I need to take a picture. And that's basically what everyone does is just take pictures of each other. It's like selfies, but not selfies, which is a stupid explanation. But yeah, no, everyone has their cameras and everyone's dressed up and everyone's excited, but no one was ever touching
Yeah,
inappropriately. And they have that as soon as you walk in. They're like, no molesting. Like, do not touch
there were
people.
signs everywhere like
Oh, yeah.
naughty touch.
There's no way in the world you could have walked around Jacob Javits Center and not have been warned numerous times that you cannot touch people without consent. Do not touch the cosplayers. Do not like just don't. Please take pictures. If you want to do something in a sexy pose, ask first. Do not start touching people's boobs and grabbing booty and just, slobbering all over people. Consent, consent, consent. So they did a really good job last year of making that obviously clear, very clear.
And that's really awesome to hear.
I'm a little sad that it took this much for people to personal space is not a thing. Like you're just gonna go up to people and just randomly touch them. It had to be signs around to tell you as a human being you shouldn't touch others. But I'm happy that the security team is on point.
See, now one thing that I think is odd, I don't necessarily even think, and this is like me being stupid and naive,
Oh, okay.
while anybody is absolutely able to like be gross and touch people inappropriately, I would think that like if there's such thing as a bro code, I would think that there's such thing as a nerd code. And I would think that like an actual nerd would be like, I don't know if I really want to touch, like she's really pretty, you know, like so like I
Yeah.
would think that it would be like the people that are just in to see the boobs, you know?
Well, no, it's the people that are shy aren't the ones. It's the obnoxious nerds that think that they know everything and they have the all-time scores of
Mm,
crap that no one cares about. It's them that get overly rambunctious and rowdy and want to touch people.
yeah.
So yeah, but the nice guys, oh no, they're cool. They actually ask for permission, and they'll tell you where you're from, like what costume you are.
Yeah.
So I had a couple guys. They didn't know what costume I was, but the girl I was hanging out with, she was Virgil from Devil May Cry. So a couple guys were like, "Oh, you're Virgil from Devil May Cry," and she's like, "Yeah, thank you for recognizing who I am, even though I'm not. I'm clearly not a Japanese guy with pale skin and white hair. I'm a female Virgil. Whatever, cool." But there are guys that'll come up and they'll be like, "Oh man, you're so hot, blah blah blah. I want to take a picture of you," and then like touch you and be obnoxious. Those are the people that you have to, um, warn and get security on. But the nice dudes are cool, and they're very shy, and they just kind of dress normal. And uh, the only ones that you want to worry about that are nice are the ones that don't shower.
Oh, that's why you need to like carry like a whole bunch of like a whole bunch of deodorant sticks in like a backpack. Be like,
Hmm.
listen, you're pretty awesome, and I wanted to give you a present. You can use it right now, and I'll actually hang around you a little bit longer.
Hmm.
Like they got them for like 99 cents at like the store.
It's that and flossing. Like their teeth, there's something, there's immediate smell when they talk to you, and it's just
Oh,
like,
and they have no
oh,
idea.
I don't think they do. It's that bad breath and body odor that make
Or just hygiene in general. It's suspect.
it's the hygiene in general that makes them like they're nice, but you just know like, oh God, like it's gonna be a thing. Other than that, it's just hot in there. It's very bright, and there's tons of people around you, so it's just
Five
going to be a
thousand.
sight.
And do you buy stuff when you're there?
Oh heck no! Like,
You're
I
like,
didn't.
I don't have money. I don't have money for that.
I mean, luckily I have money this time, but it's what I've realized is Comic Con. Like, I'm not that much into comics. Like,
Hmm.
I appreciate them, but I'm not a comic person. I'm more into video games. So if it's not something video game related, I won't really buy it. Or if it's
Okay.
not Batman related,
Hmm.
yeah. But food, yeah, but the food's expensive.
Well, that's why you
Food.
walk out of the venue and you eat some good food.
Well, but when you're there, like we tend to stay like all day. Like I want to stay the whole time. Like if you're gonna for the $50 to be there, I want to see everything and I want to know where everything's happening.
Hmm.
So of course they're gonna cater and be like, all right, well here's the food, but food is like expensive. So
Okay.
it's either yeah, you like leave while you're there and then come back, or you just stay there all day and eat there. We'll see. I got money at this time, so I could actually do stuff.
Excellent. That's awesome.
Thank you. That is a
Oh,
long rant, but
oh no, no, no. It was good. It was good because like I don't get to go to Comic Con, so it's something that I find absolutely fascinating.
Mhm.
Um, I wanted to show you very quickly a I wanted to show you very quickly
A clip?
a clip of my brother.
Oh
Wait a
snap!
second. Do we have anything embarrassing on here? Oh, good. No.
Oh,
Oh,
it's
whoa.
me
It's
and
like
like
Yeah, keep on talking.
Inception. Inception. It's a thing. Your Mac looks so cool. You got mad tabs. Mad tabs. Oh. Oh wow. Okay. Go ahead. I like it. He looked good. And I like the song so far.
Excellent. Can you hear me again?
Yes.
Excellent. That is so hard to do. That's all I have to say. Whoa. Okay, there we go.
Whoa.
My face was gone.
Ah, there we go. Then the HD kicked in.
That is Matt Cook, 75.
Hey.
My brother, the bassist. All
Is he
right.
older than you?
Yes, he's 4 years older than me. He's married and
What?
he's got 3 stepkids. Yeah, he got married in May. Yeah, he's happy. He's happy. My mom and dad, they get instant grandkids, so they're totally happy.
Oh, I'm so happy. I had no idea. I was just like, you have a brother?
Yeah. Oh, you know what? You say that every time I mention my brother. You're like, oh, wow, I had no idea.
You had a brother? Where was he at? Like, I just, no.
Yeah.
Go ahead, him.
So yeah, I went to see my brother's show. It was the first time I ever saw my brother that band play live. I saw my brother do tons of concerts for school. This was my first time really going to check him out. So I'll post on the links down below about any of your. I'll post some stuff about Joy's YouTube channel and her Twitter.
Yeah, just me.
Yeah,
I'm crazy.
And then as well as the fact that and I would like to thank Beth for watching.
Hey, Beth girl.
She's so awesome. She's like my favorite. She's like my favorite person that's watching right now. I saw her just add us to Google Plus, which is great. Yay!
Thank you.
It's always appreciated. Yeah, and she's awesome and watches Gotham. Cool.
Yes, girl. I don't know. Gotham should have like a fandom name for people who watch it.
Goth heads.
Well, they have like for Sleepy Hollow, they have sleepyheads. So I'm kind of like, well, what would we be called? I don't know.
Let's think about that. But next episode is going to be the amazing Halloween episode. So we're gonna have Maggie again. We're gonna be talking about horror movies. We'll probably do some Scream Queens recap. I'm gonna try to see if I can get my cosplaying burlesque friend to do a bit for us.
Oh, nice.
I would love for that to happen. So let's cross our fingers and toes. I haven't asked her yet. I'm pretty sure she probably. So yes. So all that information will be down below in the description, and then also down over here, people, you can subscribe to the channel. We release stuff every other week, so check that out.
Every other Wednesday when I'm not like
late.
Yeah. Which I completely have a valid reason for. So it's not even like I purposely, I know. Oh God, I'm so sorry. But for real, when I got here, it was on time. I just had to, it's crazy. Either way, I'll explain it later. But yes, please check us out. Love you.
All right. So we love you and have a marvelous rest of the night. Oh, what were you drinking?
I just pulled it out. I'm drinking Tequila Rose Strawberry Cream.
Excellent. And is it delicious?
It is very delicious. It is part strawberry cream liqueur, part chocolate vodka, and that's it.
That sounds amazing.
And that's it. So I enjoy it. It's definitely, it tastes like strawberry Nesquik, but with alcohol. That's what it is.
And I am tried and true Black Russian.
Mm-hmm.
Olaf. All right.
Ah, his name is Olaf. Go ahead. Yeah.
All right. So
Olaf.
let's get a little outro music, and thanks for watching.
Bye. I can kind of hear it.